Alright, Schlockmeister fans, another re-review of my previous channel. This one's called EYEWITNESS. Back in the 80s on VHS, this was known as Sudden Terror. Let's check it out. Mark Lester plays Ziggy. He lives on Malta, and he has a vivid imagination. He lives in a lighthouse with his grandfather, Lionel Jeffries, and his sister, Pippa.
Speaking of which, I suggest, sir, that you see your Batman.
Now there's an African dignitary who's going to visit today, and this guy here is an assassin. Or he's working with the assassin team. The aforementioned Pippa is played by Susan George. And they're going to attend the parade where the dignitary is going to be. Well, Ziggy wanders off up into a building where he's not supposed to be. Unbeknownst to him, he just wants a better view, there is a sniper in the room next to him. As he tries to escape during the chaos, he sees the sniper, and it's a cop.
I searched this place, nothing here.
Perfect alibi. Now this guy was one of the in with the snipers, that guy there again, and he killed somebody who just walked into that room. Meanwhile, that bad cop is chasing Ziggy. But he's able to get away and find Pippa, who, by the way, picked up a stranger at the assassination named Tom.
What did you see?
I saw a bloke. The man who shot him. Liar!
You actually saw the man that fired the gun?
Well, this guy's involvement with the assassins has come to an end, as they are now dispatching of all witnesses. There's a lot of cliffs in Malta.
It's just a question of attitude.
Tom meets Grandpa.
I mean, for example, what's your attitude towards Pippa? Nothing. Nothing? You're not a profane. No, I'm not. Man, you want some salt? You never put an outfit. Well, after you, sir. Oh, thank you very much, yes, man.
We were in the square when the shooting was going on. He just ran away. We were being pushed off the streets and I couldn't find him anywhere. Had it been for Tom, Mr. Jones, I don't know what I'd have done.
Why can't you go to the police yourself? Look, I told you, if I go, I might go and bump into the wrong man and then he'd kill me. Don't you understand anything? Well, all right. Now go on.
It's all done there in the square, staring us in the face.
Forget the kid. We must get away.
He saw me. That kid's dangerous, he must be killed.
It's only a matter of hours before they discover your utter mistake.
Policemen don't go
Remember
around
that
killing people, do they?
friend he told the story to?
Still, it was right to come and tell us. Very good girl.
See, my friend Ziggy, he knows who shot that man on telly.
Does he now?
Yes, he saw it. He saw the policeman shoot him. But Sergeant says policemen don't shoot people.
Well, trouble is afoot now.
Hey, what are you doing?
That's the end of Ziggy's friend and her father. He seeks sanctuary in the church.
What do you want? This is the house of God. Did you get him?
No, I lost him in the catacombs.
I had to do some shooting. I was almost caught by some soldiers. Had to bluff my way out. We must get that boy.
He'll go home. We know where he lives.
Oh, I'm so glad you're here. We've been so anxious.
Is the boy home yet?
Oh, no, but we think we know where he is.
Where is that?
Well,
Grandpa heard a shot, and they were killing her. Grandpa actually tracks down
Yes.
Ziggy.
He gave me. There were two of them. They tried to kill me.
Well, now the bad guys are chasing the good guys, and it's almost like there's a war going on. Good job by Grandpa's foot. As the sun comes up, a chase ensues with the bad cop chasing Tom with Pippa and Ziggy in the back seat. So he's finally able to run him off the road. He then has the idea to push him off the cliff. So he backs up and rams, backs up and rams. But he's not going to finish the job. And this is pretty much the end of our film. All right, let's talk about this movie called Eyewitness. Now, I originally had this movie under the title Sudden Terror. I think I rented this in 1986, copied it onto a beta tape with a couple other movies, and I never actually watched it until the mid-90s when I retaped it, and I saw it then. I remember thinking quite highly of it. It was a nice little good thriller here. It stars Mark Lester, who you might remember from the movie Oliver. Actually, I never saw the movie, but I know he's in it. Susan George, and the dad, or the grandpa, is it Lionel Phillips? Is that what his name is? Lionel Jeffries, that's what it is. They live on Malta, and they live in a lighthouse, actually. And some African dignitary is coming to visit, and he gets assassinated. Now, Mark Lester, who plays Ziggy, he happened to be in the room next to where this assassin was. Mark had snuck up into this upper loft of a restaurant or something like that where he shouldn't have been, but he happened to be right in an adjacent room from where the killer was, and he saw it happen. And of course, as he was leaving to get out of there, the killer saw him, and the killer actually was a policeman. So that complicates him. The killer chases Ziggy, but he gets away. And then Ziggy always tells his sister Pippa, played by Susan George, and Pippa's new boyfriend, whom she met at the assassination, this guy named Tom, about what he saw. Neither one of them believe him because he's always telling stories, apparently. But eventually, they start to believe it's true. And the problem, again, of course, is that one of the assassins is a policeman. So it's hard to tell the police about this because it's one of their own. He doesn't know who's in on it, that sort of thing. He does tell a friend of his, and the friend at one point tells the police, and it's overheard by the bad guys. So then they know who Ziggy is now, and they're going to try to go after him. And basically, the last half hour of the movie is kind of a chase between the assassins, Ziggy, Pippa, Tom, and Grandpa. And it ultimately ends with this big car chase that ends by this cliffside, and the policeman, the bad guy, is trying to push their car, which has Tom, Ziggy, and Pippa in it, off the edge. He keeps backing up, then smashing into it, pushing it closer and closer to the edge. And right when he's very close to the edge, though, somebody, I think it was Grandpa, actually shot him, and then he ended up driving himself off the cliff and died, and that's how our movie ends. So, but anyway, that is the movie. Like I said, filmed in Malta, and it was actually a nice little film. I liked it. And it's available on DVD under the title Eyewitness. I don't know if this has ever been released on Blu-ray or not. Anchor Bay put this out. It's a nice DVD, actually. It's got a whole bunch of extras on it, including audio commentary from the director and the writer, and a few other things, trailers and such. But yeah, I dig this movie. I think it's a cool film. It's probably like a film that a lot of people haven't heard of, but it's a nice little thriller, like I said. It's probably rated PG. Yeah, it does say PG. No nudity in it, no gore or anything like that, but it's a cool little flick. So you should definitely check it out. Sudden Terror, otherwise known as Eyewitness. Check it out. Leave some comments down below. Let me know what you think about it. Watch it. Bye.